Jesus Christ, Twitch. Being a straight asshole to me right now. I'll explain in a minute while I had to get off the stream for a sec. I had a phone call, is the gist of it. And I had to answer that phone call. So it was like super important. And then Twitch decided to be a bitch to me again. So it like took even longer for me to get back online. Oh my gosh. Alright, give me a sec. But I feel a bit better after the phone call, which is nice. Floating in the air since the whole death thing. It was nice, she made me laugh.
Up ahead was Lapino.
Oh God, doing here? This part that I missed last time.
Hey buddy, hey there old buddy. Please don't kill me. Why would I kill you? Asked Renato, although he had been thinking about it. Well, you've become... no, I mean, no disrespect at all here. Kind of evil? Maybe. Well, go to the mountains to have a think? See if maybe you're sure the stone is not all that healthy a thing to keep? I suppose you wanted, Renato said, and poked Lapino in the chest for emphasis. Oh, had he just killed Lapino? Oh, damn it.
It was the part. Holy shit. It was the part I missed last time. Oddly enough, it was because I was texting my girlfriend yesterday. And today I actually got to see the scene in completion. Wow, that was fucked up. That was truly fucked up. Oh my god.
Go to the outpost, use their fire speaker, tell the Emperor what he'd done, and then he'd go to the secret rebel base. Let them know he was ready to lead them to victory.
That was truly savage right there. Wow. It was even worse actually watching the scene. Like I had my headphone on yesterday, like my mic and headset thing, but I didn't wasn't processing because I was distracted trying to text. And I remember yesterday the only thing I saw was him falling over, like after he pricked him. So it was different when you actually see.
Renato rampaged through the Imperial outpost like a water buffalo.
Oh,
Rampaging.
I got a trophy.
At the last moment,
I
he
wonder what
remembered
that one
not
was
to
for,
kill the
though.
Far Speaker Toad. After all, he wanted a word with the Emperor. But there was only silence. The Emperor was scared, like little girl. Well, he would gather the rebel army and slaughter the Imperial fleet. Yes, applauded the Iblistone. Tremendous. Then the Emperor would have to answer his Far Speaker, wouldn't he? Who are you? Asked a
this is
distant
the part
voice that sounded
doing the
uncomfortably like Zenobia.
We're doing the mountain.
What have you become? The mountains. Go to the mountains.
Yeah.
Urged another that sounded a bit like Lapino.
Let's go. Let's go to the mountain this time.
What are you doing? Demanded the Iblistone. I need to think, Renato told it. You're not good at thinking, said the Iblistone. You're good at believing. It's what you do. It's your destiny. But he set sail for the mountains, where he could be alone with his thoughts.
I wonder, what does this mean? Is this a good thing? I'm hoping so. Last time we went fucking crazy. Killed everybody, I can't remember. We probably died, because this is usually what happens at the end. We die. In some kind of way.
Why were there Raven Scouts here in the empty mountains? Was there nowhere he could find peace and quiet? There were other ravens here too. Shadowy ones, transparent, lining the path. Ghosts.
Oh.
They cawed as he passed, but they didn't try to stop him. Spectators.
This
Had
is
he
interesting.
really killed that many ravens?
Oh my god, this is cool. And kind of creepy. I like this. So you can walk through them, because they're ghosts. I don't have a use for a workbench right now. This is weird. Okay. My upstairs people are being loudest. Got acceptable that time. Okay, cool. Back this way. This is really creepy looking, but I like it. It's different.
You brushed. Oh.
Okay, cool. Nothing in there. What the hell is that? That's a person.
Then he saw her.
Yeah.
Zenobia. She was a ghost too. She ran off when she saw him. How could a ghost be afraid? He followed her. He had to.
Interesting. This is gonna... I don't know. I'm unsure how I feel about this right now. This is interesting, though. Very interesting. Oh, it does look kind of familiar now. I think it's because it looks all eerie, because there's ghosts hanging around.
Renato followed Zenobia's ghost. Had he gone mad, seeing ghosts?
Oh
Was
no,
she
we saw.
running from him or leading him somewhere?
I almost feel like
He'd
fleeing.
come here to be alone, but he'd never been less alone in his life. Every raven he had slain haunted these rocks. Was this who he was? A killer? He was terribly good at killing. It was an adventure. Or was that just another word for killer? Whispered the stone. Destiny.
Oh, should I go this way? Let's see what's this. I don't know. I think I went that way before whenever I was in the mountains. I don't remember what it was for though. Getting there.
Hey! Wanna hook up?
Nice. Is there anything else here? Oh my god, what the fuck are people doing upstairs? They're like really loud. It's exchanging. I kinda like it though. Ooh, that is a broken staircase, but somehow I didn't fall. Can I go back this way? Oh wait, I think I know what I gotta do. There we go. What the hell is this? Also, what is this? I read this one. Oh, yep, I read that one. Do we? Did you get all of it? Yeah. These are the bigger ones.
job he had to do. The rebellion. Wasn't there a battle coming soon? Would there be ravens to kill? Even an emperor? Such killing. Much wow. Ooh, he'd never been so excited.
Much killing, much wow. Wow. That sounds like something you read online. Aren't I? Almost. Getting there. There she is, once again.
At the end of the mountain path, Zenobia awaited him. "Why did you kill me?" she said. "I was your prisoner, and I loved you." "I needed the power," he said. "Haven't you heard? There's a war on."
Then what's your excuse for killing me?
Asked his old friend Lapino, stepping out of the shadows. "Because a filthy traitor?" said Renato. For once, Lapino didn't reply. The demon has twisted you," said Zenobia. "Abandon the stone. You've lost too much already." Her words bit deeper than any sword ever had. So he shook his head, and once again swung his blade through her and Lapino.
What the shit?
It had to all mean something. If he gave up the stone now, he would have sacrificed Zenobia and Lapino for nothing.
Yeah, it's a meme, dog.
So, Renato set course for the Imperial fleet, where he would end it all.
What the fuck,
Emperor,
though?
the
He
war,
still killed her.
the madness.
And, well, Lapino, I guess, 'cause he's a traitor. But what the hell? We still go mad even though we go to the mountains to be by ourselves? I don't agree with this one. I do not agree with this one. Do not agree whatsoever.
Renato boarded an Imperial
Yeah,
ship.
he definitely went
No one could
fucking
stop him
crazy
slashing his way
again.
towards the Emperor. Yes, that was right. To give up now would be to lose
I'm wondering
everything
if it's
for
gonna,
nothing.
if it'll still
But
change
if he
it.
could liberate the land from the Mad Emperor, then he could give up the stone in peace. And those were absolutely his own thoughts, not the stone manipulating him. Right?
He went freaking crazy.
Yes, exulted the stone. Feel your power. We'll make history today. He could hear a tiny voice within him. Don't kill the Emperor.
Yeah,
The stone will eat your soul.
Don't kill him.
Madness.
I'm hoping they give us the option
Have
this
to kill
time.
the Emperor, he told himself. That's what it meant to be a hero.
Don't
to do
kill
what
him,
had to be
dude.
done, no matter how terrible the cost. Yes. And then you can have peace.
Yeah, it will be
Promise
interesting to
the
see how this
stone.
one ends. But I don't know. I feel like there has to be a different. They cannot give me two of the same endings twice. Like, what would be the point of that? I don't know yet. I do too, but I don't want it. Like, it would make sense for him to have the same end twice. But, you know, this game is very confusing at times, and it keeps surprising me.
The tiny voice, whatever it was silent. He couldn't see ghosts around him, but he could feel them. If he gave up now, they would be angry. They would have all died for nothing. Who could give up this kind of power? Could anyone? Oh, he was just a fox with a talent for swordplay. How had this burden come to him? The Emperor offered the sword. Then peace. Yes,
Just because you're gonna fucking die.
that is what he wanted now.
Battery found. We're getting close. Very close. Yep, right here.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. Now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Let's see what happens here. Because I have no idea. None.
The Emperor was cowering in front of his ship.
No, please don't kill me.
Croaked Emperor Isengrim III.
Here, take the crown. I don't want it anymore.
We must kill him. While we have his troops, he will send assassins.
Please, have mercy. The rebellion is won. Or you could be emperor. I'll just go be a scientist or minstrel or sell gummy bears. Yeah, I promise not to bother you.
Am I gonna get to choose here?
With all the love he'd ever had for Zenobia, for Lapino, for the kit foxes he would never have, Renato raised his sword. And Renato plunged his sword into his
Whoa.
own chest.
Oh my god, that is a different ending.
Renato screamed as his life force ebbed into the stone and surged back into him,
Oh my god.
and ebbed out and surged back in. Screamed the stone. It began to heat up. What have you done? The stone began to glow. It became white hot. It became lava. Nice knowing you, said Renato, as the lava ran like butter. And he died.
Yeah, that was a different end.
Oh, again?
Wow.
But he already had all the secrets he needed. He was sure of that.
There's still more Iolus
He must have not
ones?
used them the right way. What was the best, worst mistake he could make?
That was a different end.
Probably trusting that traitor Lapino.
Kind of better. Huh. Interesting. A hero who does what needs to be done, no matter the cost. Wow. It's just a 3 more for that one, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna swap it, switch it up a little bit. How do we unlock more of this, though? I'm curious. And this one is the core. Interesting. Okay.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. faster than before, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Lapino, even though we know.
Renato finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause.
I wonder what it does.
And maybe Renato could use that somehow.
Oh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Renardo would be foolish to trust Pino again. He should confront him, or better yet, find a way to use a traitor against his new master. The Emperor could be a game changer after all. I'm wondering, I have a feeling this is going to end the game.
Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
Or maybe it'll open up all the other options for the Lupino thing. Let's see. See what happens.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs. Felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Maybe a bit of both. Never know. But we know he's evil. That's all that matters. We know he's evil.
That would come in handy in a pinch.
Kind of excited about this one. And then we're gonna... need to finish this one. How far back does this delay now on
What was behind
the
that
stream
door?
itself?
Renado's nose told him there was treasure there. They must have forgotten it in a hurry. Surely they wouldn't mind if he helped himself to it. After all, they wouldn't even know.
It's a longer delay. Wonder why that is. Yep, this one. It's kind of a long maze, so it's hard for me to remember how to get toward the end. Let's go back this way, though. Oh, am I like hiding? Oh, I am. That's kind of cool. There's nothing else there. I think let's just make sure. I don't think there was anything else over here, though. No. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry about the buffering. I know I've done this thing quicker before, but I don't remember how to get there. It's really confusing. It takes you back this way, though. Isn't there a well in this route? Because when there's a well, you can jump down. I know where that goes. Jesus. Why can't I remember? Have I gone up this way before? Yeah. This is super confusing, and I don't know why. Because that's the other side of that, I think. Maybe wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong, apparently. What the frick? Watch is gonna be a really obvious one, and I'm gonna feel really dumb. I know I've been this way, but I gotta roll out everything. Yeah, I've been this way. You go here. Because there's no other way past that. Frick. And this one takes you, I think, back, yeah, back down that way. Oh shit, what is this? Did I find it? Oh no, I didn't. I found a area I hadn't been to. Nope, can't cross that way. Okay, well. Wow, can you not? Okay, there we go. Yep, I've been that way. And this way. And I believe this takes you back. Yeah. What the fuck? That takes me back down. Yeah, that takes me back to the boat. What the hell? And I know I haven't missed a single thing, except that one little area, but there wasn't anywhere to go. This is dumb. And there's no maps in this game, so you just have to walk around till you figure something out. maps in this game, so it makes it like 10 times harder if you really can't remember where shit is. Even though you're playing the same stuff basically over and over again. That's my dilemma apparently right now. Is not figuring, I've basically traveled this whole maze area, but I can't find the damn place that I'm supposed to be. Look down. I don't think there's anything here. But I don't think I can cross. Can I? What was over here that I just saw? It's this thing that I think I just looked at, right? Yeah. Can't cross. Oh my god. I swear if this takes me an hour to figure out, I'm really upset. Not going that way. I know where that takes me. It'll just shoot me right back there. Is there really no freaking way? It's blocked that way. There's literally nothing here. Literally. Nada. Nothing at all. Back to the beginning. Apparently. Actually, there's one time where this was the problem, because it was actually two different one of these, and I got really confused about it. But I don't think this is a different one. I think it's the same one that I used before. Yep. is a glitch, though. Oh, fuck. It's right here. I fucking knew there was a freaking well in here. I was not going crazy. I just didn't. I like bypassed it 7 fucking times. Oh my god. Ah, that's so frustrating. I knew there was a freaking well. I was not going crazy. Oh my god, are you serious right now? It took me at least 30 minutes to figure that out. Maybe 20. That's... that's so annoying. Like, I knew there was a freaking well, because I remember specifically for this route, there was a freaking well. Yeah, I know, I found it in the end, but it's really frustrating, because I knew there was one. And I was like, fuck, where was it this whole time? And I, like, kept not
Ravens
seeing
were landing
it.
everywhere from dropships.
It was
We better
dumb.
get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the
Holy
Empire
shit.
all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
We're in this place. There he is.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The Ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato
Never
wanted
not.
to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was
I have to do
dangerous
both
mostly to
options,
its
don't I?
user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Lysander III might blow himself and his fleet up with it.
Oh, man.
Yes, that was it.
I'm wondering, which one should I do? You know what? He killed us twice. Let's do the freaking traitor, the first one first.
Me? A traitor? I'm hurt, said Lapino. Why ever would you say that? We found your code book, said Renato. They hadn't, but he hoped Lapino would blow his cover. You got me, said Lapino. And you know what? I don't regret a thing. It's always about you, isn't it? You're the pretty hero. You get the girl, you get the medal, and what do I get? Rabbit food. I thought you liked rabbit food. Go to hell, said Lapino. And he made a gesture. And 20 ravens came out of nowhere and stabbed Renato to death. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
Are you gone again? Oh my god, this game is ridiculous. I'm waiting on Shroom to catch up, so.
How had they come
I
to this?
can't with this
They'd been
game.
on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times.
All right.
And Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
I know. Oh my god, hold on. Freaking Twitch is like, is doing the thing like it did. Um, you're, apparently the word bitch is not something the Automod likes either. It's so dumb. Okay. Yeah, he fucking killed us. At least we know we're gonna have to... Let's see if I can remember where the well is this time, though. Well, freaking Automod is like, hey, that's a bad word, so that's what happened yesterday. I can't handle it, that's funny.
He'd always thought that the rabbit
So fun
resented
shit,
him.
dude, because
But
I'm
he was
fucking find my
hilarious because he was so
comic
down on himself and everyone else.
I know, it makes no
Behind the
sense.
laughs,
Was it down here?
he wasn't a happy camper.
Where the fuck was it last time?
Was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Yo, I'm really upset if I can't find this damn well for the second time. There it is, got it. Alright, but I will grab this chest off here. Alright. I'm just skipping on the rest because I know how to do it. Yeah. Twitch is weird about what they allow when it comes to curses. I guess because they think you're like talking about the streamer themselves and not like actually something happening in the game. What's dumb? Twitch is dumb. Oh, I forgot. I have like the one hit thing now. Well, not completely, but for the most part, I got like a one hit thing on my thing where I like basically can kill them in one hit. It's not there yet. But
Ravens
close.
were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he
I
played
mean,
it.
why not?
At the slightest hint of danger, the mad
I mean,
rabbit
you
would
could
take
try.
off like a rabbit.
It's funny. Twitch. You're so weird. But you're better than YouTube, so what can I say? Back at it again.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message.
Okay,
I am.
skip it.
The Ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Alright, now we gotta do the middle because we know he's gonna freaking kill us. So, let's do this.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. "I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia," he told the rabbit. "Oh, wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia," said the rabbit. "Right, yeah, that is better," agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
But could we though? I know I shouldn't hold out hope, but you know, Zenobia is our girl. We want her to live at some point. So it'd be cool if she does. It'd be very nice.
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow.
All right, Renato.
It always did.
Oh, I hope so. Let's get our girl to not die. That would be great. I really should not hold on hope this is actually gonna work. But, you know, never hurts to try. Never hurts to try. But essentially, in this route, we know, like, everything that could go wrong in the other options, so... Nice. I know, but, like, I like to, at least try to give a little hope, because Renato really wants to save her life. So, you know, it's the hopeless romantic in me. I know it's bad, but what do you know? Speaking of, Ellie's gonna see if she can take off Valentine's Day, since that is kind of around the time we got together 6 months ago for our anniversary. So, yeah.
I feel so close to you.
I think I'm gonna play till 6:30 since I had to like step away from stream anyway. For a phone call to make it a little longer. Plus, I don't know how long it's gonna take to finish this route, so there's that too. But I think, yeah, we should. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to finish this route. Oh wait, did it not? Oh, I could go that way, but I'm not. There she is.
Renato was halfway
Lupino,
to
actually.
Zenobia's encampment when Lupino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, no. They got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh. What should I do? I don't want to send Zenobia for it. So we send Lapina? Maybe? I don't want to send Zenobia. So... I'm sorry. Send his ass, yeah. I'll send his ass. I love how you're like, there's an ad, but I don't know what's happening. Yeah, we're not gonna send Zenobia. Something might happen to her.
Terrible, Renato told the rabbit.
He did
If
not.
only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
Okay. I forget I'm not supposed to put the bomb dudes, because they're kind of... Go and kiss that master. Jennifer. That's funny. I mean, he's a traitor, so why not? Let's just keep on, like, lapping that up. Oh, shit. Didn't realize how low my health was. Oh, we're at the ship, actually, now. The Zenobia ship.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed.
Yeah, your wit is
Forgotten
awesome.
how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory. He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and the Pino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you, said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No! I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
Actually, this music reminds me of like a Disney thing, but I don't know.
A cannon trap. Who doesn't love being shot at by cannons? And who kept these things loaded anyway?
some of the Aladdin songs from the
Who
movies.
keeps these chests everywhere? Wondered
This
Renato.
music, I don't
We
know
should
why.
send him a thank you note.
It's been a while since I've watched any of the Aladdin movies. That's because we had them all on VHS, and I don't have any of the DVD versions. Oh no. Not good. It's burning. Knew it would be. Yeah. You're right.
The
it reminds me
observatory
of
was
it
a
little bit.
burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblastone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help. Could he really trust her?
Yes, you can. So we're gonna do that one.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
Okay.
What had Zenobia gone off to do?
Maybe.
What was more important than
But I
meeting
don't
the
know
rebel
yet.
council? Had he made a mistake?
Probably.
Sending her to the ruins?
This is why we can't have nice
No.
things.
He knew they could trust each other. He could trust
I
her
don't
because
know,
she never
because
broke
last
her word.
time we didn't
And she
trust
could
her
trust him
and we
because
did
she
something
could see
similar
right through
to
him.
this.
Well,
She
he'd probably
actually,
be there well before him.
like,
She at
was
least
telling
never
the truth
fight
the
her
whole
way
time.
through rainstorms
So
and
I don't know
ravens.
yet. I don't think I have enough yet. Nope, not yet. You're so close to having that completely, you hit them once and they're dead combo. I'm so excited about that. Oh my god, all those health things just like flew. They straight up flew. Also, all the Golden Globes are on tonight, but I'm not watching. But I hope Stranger Things gets all the love, especially David Harbour, who's our fave. He's the best dad on TV, in my honest opinion.
Renato wondered how much Hypatia had known about the book she protected. Enough to tell her son to protect it. Enough to tell Renato to protect her son.
I haven't
let
watched
her down
Golden
there.
Globes in years, really. But I just, I hope they win. They really, it's like one of my favorite TV shows. David Harbour is amazing, just in general. He's a good dude. He deserves all the awards, especially for season 2. Thinking I maybe might rewatch. Actually, I think I'm still in the middle of a rewatch of season 2 right now. Or maybe I think I'm maybe. I can't remember. Either I've completed the season or I'm like at the very end again, and I don't remember. But it's one of my favorite shows. So I hope.
Sometimes, all you know is what you know.
I hope
You know?
they get the recognition they deserve. It's actually the only show I can think of that I know is nominated. Because I actually follow David Arbor and the Stranger Things Twitter. And they're great. Plus, I don't watch regular TV that much anymore. Except for Librarians of the X-Files, since those are my two shows that are on right now. But I actually care enough about to be caught up on them.
Chest full of
all
old
that good
banana
stuff.
peels. There had to be more. There was.
Oh yeah, I got the hook one where you hook them and they automatically die, which is kind of cool. Pretty cool.
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis Stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Oh fuck!
Renato
I
was
killed
dead
myself.
tired.
God damn it!
Then he was just dead.
I forget when it's like completely on me that I kind of fuck myself there. God damn it! Totally forgot. I was doing so well. There's one. There's two. Three. One more. Should I go around? I can't. I gotta wait till it turns. Ah, didn't die that time though. Fuck. Okay. Shit, I keep forgetting there's two of them here.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Okay, I only need to get there. I'll be fine now.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base.
Yeah.
Nothing was on fire. So far, so good. Renato wondered where he could find a snack. He was feeling a bit peckish.
1 second. I'm gonna go to the double the other door this time. Because I know it has a... I think it has a chest behind it. I usually never go through it, because I usually don't need it, but it kinda didn't do great. All these pots that I can break. I usually have at least a little help. Alrighty. Oh, one more. Now we go through the double doors.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard.
Oh
drenched
my
in blood.
god.
Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Not me.
We have to kill her.
The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now.
Oh shit.
No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way.
Oh fuck.
And I'll kill you too.
Oh no. Oh god. Alright, let's go for this one.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblis stone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, it'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything.
Oh my god,
Wait for me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now.
Oh god.
I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding
Oh my god!
The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblis stone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal.
Oh my god! True
It
love.
glowed like a
was
cinder. It
was the
crackling,
was the key
burning,
apparently.
crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He will follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
Oh my god! We got a semi-happy end. Maybe. I can't say that too quickly. But she didn't die yet. This is good. Oh. Oh my heart. That's so sweet. Alright. If you don't know yet if
The
that's
Empire
true
had
at all,
seized his
but,
ship.
you know,
They'd have to take it back.
we gotta save our girl. Oh boy. That's So I'm surprised they actually went with one of those plot things where true love like basically splits the stone. Just kind of cool.
There it was again. The back door to the portal that went to the center of the fleet.
Oh, it's snowing. I don't remember if it snowed before when we done this, but that's cool. Alright. Let's go. I really don't think it snowed before, but maybe I was wrong. I don't remember. Not close enough.
And there it was. His beautiful skycraft.
Yeah, I don't remember
The
snow
Farfall.
either. That's why I'm like,
They would fare very
I
far
don't remember the
indeed.
snow.
Beyond the Empire.
It was just
beyond
all
the reach of the Empire.
fire,
The
basically.
mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning.
Oh, Peter
Drops
Pan
in over.
reference.
And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Peter Pan is one of my favorite films, so... Hold on. Let's do this first. It's sweet that they're being happy together, but I'm still not sure how this is gonna end. Yeah, Peter Pan is actually basically one of my favorite films. Partially because it takes place in London. Well, part of it takes place in London. But I also just really like the message. In some ways. Not always. We know we have to grow up, but it's nice to not grow up. Yeah, we're waiting to see if this... I'm not where you're at, where you're like, I'm not holding out too much hope, but it's nice that they're having moments for something bad probably is gonna happen. Yeah, I'm about to die. Yep.
I
knew
should
it.
go,
I knew it.
he thought.
I knew it. I didn't have time to switch over to my, Damn, they're like jumping all on me. There we go, I made it. Whew. And I can actually heal myself, because I have enough. Alright. Yeah, not quite 100, but it'll do. Oh, we're about to be there. Oops. God damn it, Nation. So close to this end. I think this will be the last part of the stream for today. I gotta go eat some food. just happy to. I wanted to finish this route specifically. Should have healed myself a little bit there. It's okay. Let's heal myself now. Alright. Actually, why not do it with that sword? Oh, this is the one with the bomb people. I forgot. God damn it. I need the dash when they come out, but I keep forgetting. Because they only have a certain threshold before they explode. And I can't be in the center of both of them. It's actually not too bad of a fight, it's just... God damn it. I might need to be at full health for this. Let's do it. Oh well. Actually, I'll keep the health sword open so that I can heal myself somewhat if I get a chance. Damn. It's actually really not a hard fight, it's just... there's a lot going on at one time. Did it! Yes! Did it. Whew. Whew.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and a long lance of the Imperial flagship
Yeah.
Granado turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The far speaker croaked, "You return her and live! Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Granado. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
It was the core. A devastating beam
I don't
launched
like
out of the
this.
flagship. Granado zigzagged wildly to keep the Farther out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too.
Oh no.
Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and
Yeah.
burnt flesh.
No
But when
good
he could
end.
hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt.
What?
And they were alone in the sky.
What?
Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through
Wait,
love,
what?
they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide at the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. "Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together," she said. And so, after a bit of an argument, Reynardo and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell.
Oh, we got a good
He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Reynardo smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Reynardo owed him
Yo.
and his mother so much.
Oh my
Reynardo
God.
lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right,
Oh my
and
god.
straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
No. Holy shit. I'm not gonna skip this shit. I gotta talk about it. Oh my god. So apparently that's the end? But like, I'm gonna go back and play the other shit because I want to know what happens. But what? What in the world? I actually. Oh my god. There's a good ending. Wow. They lived happily ever after in somewhere. That's sweet. That's nice. I like that. Oh, the voice of the narrator is Julian Casey. I really like his voice. I don't know who he is. But I like his voice. Wow. I don't know. I wonder if there's a different end, or is this just that's like the main end of the game? Is you getting everything right for once? I don't know. But I got the main thing? That was so sweet. See, and we both thought we weren't gonna get the good end. And then they were like, hey, they survived if no one else did. They survived on their love. So that's sweet. I like this game. It's good. But I am gonna have to play, because I want to get all the damn ends. Give me all those sweet ends that I need to know. I need to know what the hell happened with the rest of them. Man. That's so cool. Oh, I just got my SoundCloud unlimited thingy. Where it's like, it only cost me $15 a month for. So for the podcast. Oh, this is from Canada. Nice. I wonder if there's an after thing, which is why they're asking me to skip. Let's see. But yeah, you said this may be the truth. It might be, but I also want to, for achievement's sake and completionists, saying I want to get the rest of the little ends. Wow. Also gives me something to do. Which is nice. Yeah, that was it. Huh. Oh, wait. Hero path completed. Ibblestone and Skyripper always active. This option can be toggled in the gameplay options menu. But what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, well, it says hero path completed. Are there other paths that I still need to do? But interesting. Huh. I'm just wondering what it'll do. Oh, okay. I can continue. So, we're gonna see what other things we can do later. Sometime this week. Coming up. But oh my gosh. I'm so happy to actually get a like happy end for the sweet sweet love animals. The fox and the cat. That's so sweet. Wow. That's good. Felt good. Alright, I'm gonna go eat and relax for a bit. Just because I got to work tomorrow. But this put me in a better mood. Made me feel good. I needed that today. Anyways, I will see y'all then.